チークグレイモンダブルクロスメガシャウトモンチークグレイモンダブルクロスシャウトモンいいクロス。
Hey there everyone, NoDMAA here coming at you with the red Shoutmon deck profile that y'all voted for. So, I decided to rebuild it based on one of my friend's builds because he topped with a red Shoutmon deck during for the store championship. So he's gonna enter because he topped. So I gotta meet him there for the next tournament. Make sure I qualify for the September 26th. But his deck was really good. He sent me a pic to the Discord and personal. So I looked at it and was like, oh, pretty sweet. So I updated the deck based mostly on his build. So good job, Priest of Eugene, you know. Or I guess you're the King of Shoutmon now too for Digimon. He's the Priest of Eugene for Vanguard too. So I run 4 of this baby Sakukumon. When attacking, if this Digimon is a level 7, gain a memory. So I'm treating red Shoutmon very similar to red Omni, where you just build up really quickly to get to the Omnimon and try to win with that big stack. So that's why this is good, because if you blitz into this, like say you had 3 memory and then you blitz and then you go to 1 and then you swing, you gain a memory, it'll still be your turn. So it's like kind of convenient ability since you're trying to build up really quickly and be aggro. Then 1 Koromon to draw a card for if you're a Greymon or Omnimon. This card's debatable, but that's what I'm trying right now. Security. But yeah. So my rookies, I run 2 of the starter deck Agumon, 4 of the Shoutmon, 4 of the Agumon. And then this is the tech that I like, that Priest of Eugene was using. This Gaussmon. If you have another Gaussmon out, it gets 3000 power, and then it stops reduction Digivolution effects for your opponent. So your opponent will have to pay full price for Digivolving. So this card's very underrated because it stops Digisorption, it stops Blue Imperial Dramon, so they have to pay the 5. It stops Nokia because it doesn't say except with Tamer effect, so it stops Nokia. So it stops a lot of like the Greymon and Garurumon tribe decks because you can't reduce their costs with this. That's pretty good. That's my rookie count. So I run 4, 8, 12, 14 rookies. Oh, this is probably going to be my usual setup now, because I just got a new webcam thingy, so I'm testing it out. So this is my champion count. I changed this up a lot based on him. So let's see. So I run 4 Greymon, and then 4 Dark Tyrannomon, and 4 of the blocker. What's up? Yeah. So I run 4, 4, 4. This helps you just get 2000 power, so because getting your power up for your Shoutmon or Omnimon is really important, just because you want to be able to swing over stuff and not die. Dark Tyrannomon is just cheap to get up, and he can swing over stuff sometimes, 6000 power. And this blocker is just good because he's a blocker and he costs 1. So that's the reason I run it this way. Then I run 4 Omni Shoutmon. You can digivolve into a Shoutmon by paying 4, so you can skip to him. And then if your Digimon has Blitz, it gets +1 security. So this is different, where you don't actually have to swing with the Blitz to get the +1 security. It just has to have the Blitz keyword. Whereas in Zeke Garurumon, not Zeke Garurumon, Zeke Greymon, you have to actually swing with the Blitz to get to swing at unsuspended Digimon. So the wording is different, and it's very, very key why it's different. Reading so hard, guys. I hate that Digimon does that. 3 of the Quadramon cost 2 to digivolve into, 5 drop, so that's why I run it. Then 1 of the Metal Greymon. +2 security, lose 5 memory when you swing with it, inheritable, plus 3000 power. So I'm debating between this or the ultimate that gives you +1 security. I'm not sure which one I like better, but this one's a cool alt art, so, and he hasn't let me down so far since I started this game, so I like running him. So we'll see if I change it, because getting +1 securities would be nice outside of being a Blitz Digimon. Then 4 of Shoutmon DX. Now this card's good. When Digivolving, it gets Blitz, so you can swing even the memory is over to your opponent, and then when Digivolving, you can put a red Digimon underneath him. I think that's all it does. Oh yeah, then for each Omni Shoutmon or Zeke Greymon in his Digivolution sources, delete one of your opponent's Digimon 5,000 or less power. So this thing could pop blockers easily, the cost 1 blockers. Easily. It can pop a good amount of things, low level stuff. I like it. And then he can Digivolve on top of himself, like top of level 6, so you could just be like stacking this. Keep using the effect until you can build up to Omnimon. Then I run 3 of the Zeke Greymon. When Digivolving Blitz, so you can swing with him, and then his inheritable is during your turn, when this Digimon attacks with Blitz, you can attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. So this is where the distinction comes in with, because I've seen this ruling coming around, so I'll explain it real quick. So, Zeke, Omni Shoutmon, it's a Digimon with Blitz, gets +1 security, so the keyword, like, it has the ability, even if it can't use it. So, while this Digimon has Blitz, it gets +1 security. Well, Zeke is, during your turn, when this Digimon attacks with Blitz, it can also attack your opponent's unsuspended Digimon. So that's where the difference is, because it has, this one has this, you have to swing with the Blitz. This one where it's like, you just have to have the Blitz. Just have the ability on the card, like right here, like Zeke Greymon has it, the keyword right there. So he has Blitz, even if you can't use Blitz. Digimon's dumb like that. But yeah, that's it's a big difference. Just want to make sure everyone knows. But yeah. So I run these. So I run total of that, and then I run this is where the spice come in. 2 of the Durandamon. He has piercing inheritable. So it's good because Shoutmon can put it in, since it's a red Digimon, you can give your Blitz piercing. Like, it's funny if you have, like, the only way I can see this, if you do this. Like, Digivolve into the Shoutmon, put the Zeke underneath, and then Digivolve into the Shoutmon again, put the Durandamon underneath, and then you swing, and then it has a piercing, and then it's swing with Blitz, so you can swing and spin the Digimon and Blitz and pierce right in. And then you can even do that later on with the Omnimon, like if you want to like pierce. So I can see situations like that where it'd be like really nice. So I run 2 of the piercing, because giving it piercing would actually help. Like, make it even like a scarier swing. Because then you can swing at anything and then pierce through. Omnimons! Run 3 Blitz Omnimon. When Digivolving Blitz, you can unsuspend it. And then during all turns, if this would be removed from board by your opponent's effect, by either just deleting it or bouncing it, you can trash a level 6 underneath to keep it alive. So that's really nice, in case they try to Gaia Force it or whatever. And then the Shoutmon will help stack that up, so you can save it probably a couple times. I run 1 of the set 1 Omnimon, because when Digivolving, you can delete. You can choose one of your opponent's Digimon, delete all Digimon with the same name, and then when you swing, you can take a level 6 out and unsuspend it. So this is where the stack could be kind of funny. Like if you stack like 3 of these, because it's not once per turn effect, so you can just be like swing, take it out, swing, take it out, swing, take it out. And then plus the ones that Shoutmon himself puts it in, so you can swing like, if it doesn't die, you can swing like more than twice. That's a lot. So I run 1 of him just because that's just a nice thing to be able to do, just in case. The 1 of. I think he's worth. I run 1 tie. art memory setter. Then you have 4 more cards in your Digimon stack that it gets +1 security. All red Digimon. So it won't work on the Omnimon, but it'll work up to the Shoutmon. That way it gets guaranteed +1 security. Then I run 2 Gaia Force. Gaia Force is just amazing. You just blow up a Digimon. That's it. It's just nice. I like running it. But yeah, that's That's my deck profile. It was mostly inspired by my friend Priest of Eugene. So it's like, well, I already had a build, but then his build was like way better, and I was like, okay, bet, and rebuilt mine. It's not an exact copy. There's some stuff I'm doing differently, but like the Fora of the Gazumon is definitely like his idea that I really believe in, because it's like that really stops green, like stopping your opponent from getting reduction Digivolution costs. Like it stops Digiabsorption. Like that just messes them up. And then it stops Blue Imperial Dramon players too, because then they would have to pay the full 5 to Digivolve into Imperial Dramon instead of just paying the 3 because of the reduction cost. Like, that's pretty sweet. But yeah, thanks for watching my deck profile video. This is probably going to be my usual setup moving forward. Just because I just got the new webcam stand, I'm trying it out. I want to be able to play online at some point. Now that I have the setup, I already like test played some of this. Like, okay, I know what to do. Like, you can see my hand if this is like an actual game. You can see my security. Like, you can see my deck and trash. Like looks good. Looks good to me. So, yeah. Let me know what you think about the deck profile. I'm really excited to try out some other decks that I built, because I've been playing Shoutmon a bit lately, besides Blue Imperial Dramon. Like, Shoutmon is actually a really fun deck. But, yeah, I'm excited to show you Lilithmon Loop next, and D-Brigade. Those are the next 2 deck profiles, probably, because I've been test playing with those over the weekend and last weekend. So, yeah, and I just built, like, 5 more decks, so I'm really excited to try those out and see if one of them gets me into the Store Championship. So, alright, thank you so much. I'll see you all next time.